While I appreciate your energy, you know, how do you respond to calls for bipartisan in this current political climate?
Here's the thing. First, as a Democratic Party, we have to recognize that there are many people, not just in this state, but beyond the Commonwealth of Virginia, who are feeling a sense of despair about our party. And first and foremost, we need to energize and ensure that we are building a bigger tent for our party first. And here's the thing. I have the antidote. Believe it or not, I have the antidote for the despair that many Democrats are feeling at the moment. That antidote is winning. We didn't win and we didn't kick ass this year in November. And when we win, we have to deliver. The problem with our party today is that people are not delivering on the promises that are made on the campaign trail. When we have all three offices, the governor, lieutenant governor, the attorney general, and the House of Delegates with an expanded majority, we need to deliver not just for our voters, but good policy ideas for Virginia as well. And here's the thing. If there are Republicans who are willing to cross the aisle and join us on good ideas to ensure that people pay less in their rents, are able to buy homes, to get a good public education, ensure their kids get the best out of the Commonwealth of Virginia, well, guess what? I will be there to meet them in the middle on any of these occasions. But we have to be the party of good ideas. Us simply saying that Donald Trump is the worst isn't going to get it done. We know he's the worst, but we have to offer an agenda of our own that can pull not just independents onto our side, but also Republicans as well. And I just believe that we must meet people in the middle on shared values. People want their kids to be successful. People want to ensure that they're not paying a hell of a load in terms of their rent and their mortgage. That's what we can do. And I believe that I'm the leader to make sure that can happen.
All right, thank you. Okay, so we digging a little bit further there. What actions would you take to promote small growth, affordable housing, and walkable, bikeable, and near high capacity public transportation, decisive sprawl development, and reduce vehicle miles per capita?
Well, you touched on some of the great things that we were able to do in Richmond over the course of 8 years. One thing I'm proud of in Richmond is that we made transit fare free in Richmond, saving thousands of dollars for our workers, but also for those living on fixed incomes as well. And we had we had more ridership than many of the systems throughout the Commonwealth of Virginia and beyond, because we made our transit system fare free. Now, not only does that save you some money in your pocketbook, but also it saves our Earth, our planet as well, because more and more people are not using their vehicle and they're using the bus as well. Additionally, I'm a believer that we need to build more housing. And I believe that the government can still be a vehicle. Yes, we need to make investments. We made investments when I was mayor. $50 million pledged over a course of 5 years spent on affordable housing. We had a match from LISC from New York, who matched $100 million in housing construction moving forward to the next 5 years. That's us investing in the demand. However, we have to unlock the supply as well. And that's why I think the state government can incentivize adopting more pro-housing zoning reforms. And in addition to that, we have to remove the red tape. I know Democrats always are afraid to talk about deregulation. However, it's a lot harder to build a home in America today than it was 30 or 40 years ago. We have to obviously be mindful of not building in areas where could potentially impact a person, whether it's environmental, when it comes to pollution and whatnot. But we have to make it easier to build more homes so people don't end up in underpasses and in people's parks. We can do that in America.
And Mr. Chair, that's time.
That's time? All right. Thank you, Mayor Stoney. It's good seeing you. And again, just like I just said, you're more than welcome to stay, and you can always